Wednesday morning was the first time we were able to catch up with the Patriots following the allegations made against Antonio Brown. And Bill Belichick was, as expected, tight-lipped about it. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Alex Barth, Evan Lazar. Belichick really just referring to the statements that the Patriots organization and Brown's camp already released. He kind of got bullied off of the podium, only a 4-minute press conference by some national media who were really there and persistent with their Antonio Brown questions that Belichick didn't appreciate. Evan, you were in there for when Tom Brady spoke to the media. He was also berated, but not as intensely.
Yeah, Brady's never as intense as Bill. We all know that. But I think the biggest thing is that he knew the question was coming and he was ready to field it, and he simply replied no. And then the reporter followed up and he said, "You don't have anything to add about the situation." And he said, "I'm just here to play football and get ready for the Miami Dolphins." He had no desire to talk about it. He also wouldn't commit to the fact whether or not Antonio Brown is living with him currently. He stayed away from that one altogether too. And the press conference finally got on to some other topics. A little bit about, though, just bringing Antonio into the offense and getting him acclimated into the offense from a football perspective, where Brady was not too committal either, just basically saying it's a process for everybody.
Right. And Alex, you were in the locker room where players you saw both ends of it, completely dismissive, but then you also heard from Matthew Slater, who was able to give a little bit more of an in-depth response.
Yeah, Matthew Slater seemed very emotional, and not like weeping or anything emotional, but you could tell that this was weighing on him, and he even said he doesn't want to minimize the situation, and he said that he shouldn't be talking about it, he's not qualified to talk about it, but that as a leader of the team, he felt it was his job to address us on behalf of the team, and he said that if it was just him, he would not have spoke, and that he was just speaking on behalf of the team. And now you kind of see, we didn't think it would be for this reason, but when the Patriots brought Antonio Brown in and we talked about what's it going to do to the locker room, obviously nobody expected this and nobody wanted this, but you kind of see now this is testing some of these guys, and they don't seem too happy to be dealing with this right now. A guy that they just met, a guy they don't know, coming in and all of a sudden they're being asked about very serious accusations in that person's private life. You can tell that's tough. Philip Dorsett, too, he was asked, how do you block out the distractions? He said, we're just focused on football, that's it. And you get the feeling that's what they're trying to do, but this is pretty big. This is clearly something that's looming over the locker room right now.
Yeah, when the Patriots lost Jack Easterby to Houston, Matthew Slater and a group of players actually started kind of like a coalition of players to replace Easterby, because they were pretty worried about the fact that they had no character coach.
Right.
They lost a lot of, kind of culture setting with Easterby. So Slater is kind of the ringleader now. He's the de facto Jack Easterby, so he has a lot on his plate right now, both with acclimating Antonio Brown just in general, but now obviously with these allegations, it's a whole nother animal altogether.
This FOXBORO report is brought to you by our exclusive sports betting partners at betonline.ag. Head to their website, enter promo code CLNS50 to receive your 50% welcome bonus as we continue to report on this Antonio Brown situation. Stay up to date on our website at clnsmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel at CLNS Media.